What is up, my peeps? Master Shredder here, aka the Fat Burning Sensei, aka the Fat Destroyer, and here with another video about, you guessed it, motivation, because that seems to be the very thing that we are missing in this day and age. People lack motivation. They don't have the energy to look after their health, to put themselves first and their health. And I am the delivery man, delivering a washing machine still. It's been in my car. I'm supposed to drop this off for my beautiful fiance, and I keep forgetting because we've got so much work to do, you know, helping people in our business. So anyway, if you need motivation here, and if you lack motivation, okay, because this is the biggest problem that we've found, most people just lack motivation. They don't have the energy to, you know, do the things necessary to invest in their own health. So here is how you do it. I'm basically going to be talking about the same subject matter all the time. The secret to motivation is simply this. It is putting others before yourself, okay? And it is essentially loving other people. Now, the reason why you lack motivation is because you've been setting all these goals that are focused on yourself, okay? And when you focus on yourself, it's basically narcissism. It's basically selfishness, narcissism, and you'll notice that every time you invest in something like that, it turns into zilch, nothing. And in fact, you can go backwards. You can go backwards with those type of goals, and the reason is that those goals never last because you are somebody who loves somebody else more than yourself. You love other people more than yourself. That's why you struggle with your weight. That's why you've struggled to keep your health on track. Because if your motivation and your goal is to do it for yourself, you're never gonna do it. You're never gonna achieve it. You'll never, I mean, even if you do achieve it, trust me, I've been to the extremes where I have achieved ultimate, what would be considered, you know, the ultimate shredded body. And at that point, I was alone, no relationship. I was depressed. So you can be shredded on the outside, but guess what? You'll always be shredded on the inside if you are doing it for selfish reasons. If you are doing it out of the motivation of, I want to lose weight, I want to do this for myself, I need to do this goal for myself, I need to do that goal for myself, etc., etc. It's never ever going to work out well for you. Okay, let's just put it that way. So the key is to, you know, you can even be selfish, utilize it. If you want to be selfish, okay, be selfish in this manner. You see other people as your salvation, as your means to reach your goals. Seriously, see other people as the energy that's required to reach your goals, because without being motivated by helping other people, you're never, ever, 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 ever going to reach your goals. I can promise you that. And you know what? Maybe you will reach your goals, but guess what? You'll be lonely. You'll be all alone. Nobody will care about you because you haven't invested in other people. Nobody's going to care about you. Oh, what? You'll be on your deathbed with all this gold. You'll be buried in gold. Oh wow, what a great life. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? So honestly, you know this is true, and if you're somebody right now who is struggling with their weight, struggling with depression, struggling with motivation, struggling with any purpose or reason in your life, this is your chance. We have a free 30-day transformation program, totally free for 30 days. If you want to stay on, it's only $10 a month, $2.50 per week. Cheaper than a bag of peanuts. I say this over and over again. Peanuts, I think, are like $5. Okay, so you know, it's pretty much, I'm giving you health for free. I'm giving you an opportunity here to actually turn your life around, to actually become the force of motivation that you've always wanted to be for your family, for your friends, for your kids. This is your chance, okay? And I'm giving you these tips, and I'm going to quickly give you some tips, practical ways of actually showing aroha, love, to other people, and the way that you can implement this into your life right now. One of the most practical ways to show love is to show interest in others, giving them attention. Ask them how their day was. It's such the simplest things that we pass up this day and age, and these are the things that we no longer value, is asking people how their day was, giving them attention. It's so important. You know, what are they up to and how are they feeling? Listen actively and actually respond with empathy, compassion, some of the feelings that we're void of because we're so scared of sharing these, because it's not a safe place to share your vulnerabilities in the world this day and age. Okay, and if you don't have a safe place to share your feelings, come and join us. Okay, like I said, totally free, no credit card required for 30 days. You try it out, test the love and support, and if it's good, guess what? You only pay $2.50 a week. $2.50 a week to have like endless motivation, okay? And if you can't implement this into your own life, you've got something wrong with your life, mate. You have something wrong with your life. Like, your life is not right. I mean, unless you want to continue motivationless the rest of your life, sitting on the sidelines, watching your own life pass you by, while everybody else is taking up this opportunity to actually put their health first by loving others, caring for others, putting others first, and then watching the love, support, and watching your energy rise. And when you have the energy to perform workouts, guess what? Your body's going to transform physically, and you have endless energy to do it, and you're motivated daily to do it. This is what you need, mate. So another practical way is be kind. Obviously, kindness goes a long way in showing aroha to others. Offering a helping hand, say kind words, show compassion to those around you. Obviously, these things are so simple, and we've taught them as kids, but we actually need to become children again, because we've lost this. We have lost this because we're in a world that is just, it's infiltrated with a load of shit. So much stuff that we see in the media, and you know, artists calling themselves artists. They're not artists. They're fucking bullshit artists. That's what they are. You know, anybody who is not practicing these things, they are not motivated out of loving others, and therefore you can't trust them. Okay? Simple as that. Another thing, practice forgiveness. Okay, you've got to forgive others when they make mistakes or hurt you. And the reason for this is that guess what? You were once on the other side of the equation where you've made mistakes. If you're somebody who has never made a mistake in your life, your name is Jesus. Well done. I worship you. But if you are not, hey, guess what? You're like all of us. If you've made one mistake, you've made all the mistakes. Okay? You can't count yourself out of this circle. We're all in this together. Okay? You've made mistakes before, so if you don't forgive somebody, you're basically like drinking poison and wishing the other person would die. That is exactly what you're doing, and you know it, and it's time to stop that, and it's time to change your focus, put the attention where you are going to receive endless motivation, and you get that by caring and loving other people and giving your life to it. Like, it's so simple. The people that are right next to you, pay them a compliment. It's not hard, it's free. They say the most expensive things in life are actually free, because giving a compliment can change someone's life and turn their life around. A tiny little word, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You know, sometimes we won't even see some of the seeds that we've planted in other people's hearts. You could save their life. That word from you today could turn their life around. You just don't know. So yeah, that's what we have at Fat Burning Ninjas, is this community that actually sacrifices for one another. Sacrifices their time, their attention, their effort, their energy, their kindness, their compassion, their empathy, and it provides you by doing this. If you are not motivated and you lack energy, you're lazy, you're apathetic, pathetic, okay? I understand. I've been there for the last 5 years, and I feel like I've just woken up. Seriously, people are asking me now, like, are you on drugs or something, bro? What are you on? I'm on life. I realize what life is about. I'm starting to realize, and it's giving me crazy motivation and energy, and I'm buzzing, and so is everybody else in our community. So if you're somebody who needs that motivation, you need a kick up the ass, you need a firecracker up your ass, you need to be told these things daily, to be reminded what you're here on earth for, to love other people, essentially. And if you don't have a system to love other people, then I'm providing you that system, okay? Free for 30 days, no credit card needed. And if you want to stay on, it's $10 a month, which is $2.50 per week, my peeps. $2.50 per week. If you can't afford $2.50 per week for the most important thing in your life, you have got your priorities up the duff, and I can't help you. All right, but I do encourage you to take this opportunity, because it ain't going to last forever either, by the way. Like, there is going to be a cutoff point at some point where we're unable to, you know, keep it. I mean, if it gets too big, I mean, what are we going to do? Like, you know, anyway, I'm challenging you to take on this challenge, okay? 30 days totally free. You get endless motivation, like how I've just described. There's obviously workouts every single day that you follow along with us, and then you post up a picture of proof that proves you've paid your dues, okay? You have to do the ma'i to get the treats. You've got to make some sacrifice, okay? 5 minutes per day of exercise is all we ask when you start out, and then you work your way up. And as you work your way up, you're also working your way up the hierarchies of like emotional well-being, spiritual well-being. You're being renewed, refreshed, recycled. You're being refurbished. You're like an old piece of furniture that's just been sitting there rotting away with cobwebs all over it. Now you brush off those cobwebs, polish it up, and you're a brand new creation. This is literally what happens. I mean, I don't even have to talk about it because we've got transformation after transformation. We've got testimonial after testimonial of people going through this process. And if you need this process, then hey, it's all here for you right now, buddy. See you on the other side. Peace. If I can unlock this and stop the video, how do I stop it? No!